Today I shall delve into Gilbert Ryle's best known work, The Concept of Mind. This book has been published in the year 1949. Riley is thought to have accomplished two major tasks through this work. Firstly, he is seen to have put the final nail in the coffin of Cartesian dualism. I repeat that he is seen to have put the final nail in the coffin of Cartesian dualism. Now, many of you may not be familiar with what Cartesian dualism is. Basically, it is attributed to Descartes' philosophy of mind. So, secondly, as he himself anticipates, that he argued on behalf of and also suggested replacement the dualistic theory with philosophical behaviorism. That may appear a bit complicated now. Actually, he attempted to replace dualistic theory of mind and body with philosophical behaviorism. So his philosophy is very often labeled as behavioristic philosophy, sometimes also as analytic philosophy. So he contains that his work, Concept of Mind, is an attempt to jettison the traditional mind-body dualism. And he coined the phrase ghost in the machine to attack Descartes' Cartesian dualism. So what is Cartesian dualism? Cartesian dualism, simply put, is a theory that sees that mind and body are different entities. Body occupies space and its property is extension, and it is the subject to the physical laws, whereas mind is separate from the body. It is not subject to physical law because it does not occupy space, and its property is consciousness. So mind and body are two separate entities. Although they are separate, they interact with each other. And according to Descartes, mind, although separate, it inhabits the body and interacts with the body. Both interacts with each other through the pineal gland that is located in our brain, maybe temporal lobe. So in the temporal lobe maybe. But the concept of mind targets this doctrine of dualism, and he sees this as a category mistake. So the famous phrase, the famous contribution that Riley made in the domain of linguistic philosophy is the category mistake. He coined the phrase category mistake, and according to him, this mistake stems from the vocabulary used in the discussion of mind. So what is category mistake and how does this stem from, that I shall be elaborately discussing in the next video. And what is his account of philosophical behaviorism, that is also demands and illustration. So I hope in the subsequent videos I will be able to cover Riley's important doctrines and how he is actually proceeding his arguments so as to refute dualism, and how he is reacting to the traditional mind-body problem. Actually, the Descartes' Cartesian dualism gives rise to obviously a problem, traditional mind-body problem. If mind and body are two separate entities, then how do they interact? Okay, and this is what is called the traditional mind body problem. So in our next video I shall be deliberating upon each of these topics. Hope I will be able to put before you logically, and how Riley's take on each of these subjects. And finally I shall be discussing the main thesis of the work concept of mind.